sound earmuffs on?
I just bought a pair of those baby earphones, whatever they're called. That's right. Brandon Williams. You were just talking in the break about Brandon Williams.
Yeah, he's not being shy so far. I think that's exactly what you get. Guys get an opportunity, and yeah, it's going to be.
And a huge dose of those. Wow, is this bread and butter?
Well, you know, the scoring you just showed, that is hard to keep up with. It was a good offensive quarter for Dallas, and they find themselves down pretty big because of the offense. But like you said, what a pass by KPJ to Sims.
But Kuz doing first quarter with Dame and Giannis on the bench.
Yeah, and I think there's a great connect, you know, between Kevin Porter Jr. and Kuz. That little elbow jump up there, though.
This group really taking some pride, you know, when there is a situation with Giannis and Dame sitting on the bench. Whoever's on the court seems to not lose its footing here in the game without their two superstars. Max Christie between the legs is short. Kuz brings it across. Next dead ball, though, Giannis will enter into this game. A little bit of a zone look, it looked like, for Dallas on that defensive possession. Leads to a transition.
Yeah, off and run. I think you can see Kuz just looking for that crease right there. Thought he had an opportunity to just force it and get to the middle, probably kick that thing out, but good hands by Dallas.
Williams again. Creating the turnover, he'll take it himself.
He knew when there's 8 guys that were dressed tonight, that was going to change. He was going to get some opportunities, and you got to think shoot around. He was thinking, all right, get these shots. I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to show Jay Kidd and Dallas exactly who I am and that I deserve a little bit more. And with these injuries, he may need to.
In that fourth quarter last night. Over his 15 coming in the fourth. Max Christie giving it up. Touching the paint, back to Williams, and Christie getting comfy cozy from three.
Wild plays, knocking down tough threes, and you look up, it's just a 6-point game. Uh-oh.
It's a 10-point career mark. So 10 off of that. Marshall corner look. KPJ chases it down. Surveys his options, driving with his right hand.
Bit loose. Does a great job coming back, getting defensive rebounds, and then keeps the ball and pushes it himself. It just allows for such a better break. The ball's already in the point guard's hands, and whether it's finishing or distributing, he's done both.
Steve, remember we were saying he could put up some stats real quickly? How about 6 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists in 8 minutes? Kept fine here so far.
Yeah, Giannis not happy about that one too. Looked like Powell or Najee Marshall. One of those guys clocked him. No call.
For Thompson. He's already put up 11 shots, Klay Thompson. Giannis lowering his head. That mid-range jumper.
I want to give up, and if they make those shots, it's on me. The coach says that, and I feel like every time Giannis makes that, you're going looking over, going. I was telling him to go to the basket. He's changed it up on me.
Called Giannis unstoppable last Saturday when he was asked about what do you factor in when Giannis now has been able to consistently hit that mid-range, and now he's got the step back a little bit short. And just the second miss from the field though for Giannis as Giannis taps it away.
Teams, you know, some teams when they put those guys in, you go, all right, they're going to lull a little bit. They're not going to be able to maintain their lead or keep making shots or increase the lead, and you just don't feel that with any of these Bucks lineups. A lot of shooters, and a good job by Doc to keep mixing it up.
You heard Melanie's report about the bench getting full last night in Atlanta, shooting almost 60% the bench did. All kinds of depth here for this team. Giannis gives it up. Porter Jr., KPJ, over to AJ. Red hot, the Bucks on 3.
Just enjoying watching those KPJ assists.
Milwaukee Bucks Foundation does, and the goal here is to focus on our biggest priority, health and wellness. That's wonderful, and again, it's bucks.com/soiree. That's where you can get your tickets and find out more information. Thank you so much, Marla. Really appreciate you, Lisa.
I love it, and for so many reasons, but also in watching that video, you get to see the assistant coaches in suits again. You don't get to see them anymore on the sideline.
Only the distract you, just like when Giannis shoots free throws.
As long as he wears a suit, keeps that up, then those percentages will continue to.
Nothing we can do. He's locked in. He's been making them. We've been talking about him every game, and he had said the 11 for 13 game. Was that against Dallas? Shooting so well, and just seeing it continue. You could just tell when Giannis has those big games where he does. He obviously shoots a lot, so he has games where it's high volume, and he has them where he goes 17 for 19 or 16 for 18, and he shows cat's out of the bag. We know you're a maker.
got the box score right here as Giannis hits the deck. He was 11 of 13.
Distributing, and so that's why I think part of it is you see his scoring down, but you know, to your point, the free throw percentage and the assists, the defenses are loading up on him, and he's just making the right play. And well, you saw it just last night against Atlanta. 4 assists in the first quarter, and then the defense had to adjust, and well, Giannis ended up with a triple-double. So right now, the assists, you just think about what those...
Two of them have accounted for attempts here so far.
And that's why when you got Dame shooting the free throws the way he has his whole career, up above 90%, when you get Giannis on board the way he has as of late, it's a nightmare for teams to figure out these guys.
Giannis brings it down with one hand. He's got 16 points. Dame has 19 in the first half. Uses a screen from Giannis, and Dame in his first three-point miss of the night.
He makes this. He might not.
Might just force him to wear a patch or something, shooting one eye. AJ Green, not. Largest lead has been 15. 59-44. Dinwiddie spinning off.
Told you, he's one of the greatest ever, but 19th in NBA history. It really is awesome.
Larry Nance. Pete Nance has something to say. One of the newest additions.
Yep, trying to get his ankle back healthy. Oh,
yeah, his left
out so they can put this Mavs team away, knowing back-to-back. So it's never an easy thing to do.
Not there for Omax. Back lane at 5-serve form. Dame leans in. Can't
I think we could have said, I don't think
the number one.
Bucks on a 9-0 run. They've had some big runs already here in the first half. And the Mavs no field goals and almost a 5-minute field goal drought. See if Max Christie can end that. And an out.
JPJ did not get the steal on that last one, but I really love his anticipation because he got a big steal last night.
Ooh, Dame thought about it. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger. Here's Giannis against Prosper. Giannis just pushing him out of the way. We did not have things like this in the Big East.
Things like this, I mean, one of the most dominant interior forces ever seen on a basketball court.
Here's Dame bringing it across, feeding Giannis. The catch, the finish, the 20,000.
Williams was just thinking the same thing. He was like, oh, Max, come help me now down here. I'm a point guard.
3 of those, 15 points in the game. Giannis thinking about it, pulls up mid-range. One of his first mid-range misses here tonight on the block. He keeps climbing the all-time charts. AJ Green, Damian Lillard above the break.
He's out there, put Giannis in the middle. You got Brook Lopez on the back line, blocking shots. Not really sure how you beat that.
Max again. It's the 2-minute warning mark here for the first half. Kevin Porter Jr. Three-pointer in and out. Rebound can't get it in Marshall's hands instead. Gonna give that shot to Marshall. Largest lead has been 21 here for the Bucks. 17-point advantage here right now. Here comes a Giannis Dame 2-man game. Work it around to the second side. Here's AJ Green, pump fake. Back to Brook Lopez. Damian Lillard driving, takes the contact, knocks it off to...
Boy, what patience on that possession, too, to just keep moving it. Boy, that looked like... Yeah, these are the kind of games that, to be honest, a guy in his position played 17 minutes last game, and like you said, has been inconsistent with his minutes and his shooting. And there goes that.
The reverse. And Damian Lillard, a huge first half, 26 points that he's put up. 5 of 6 from
body language and just the energy, the difference in what these two teams are kind of going through right now. There's one on a winning streak. There's one, we talked about quite a bit what they're going through as far as injuries and just the feeling around the franchise right now. And so these guys come out here trying to make the right plays, but sometimes it's just not your week, your month. It should not be the Mavs month.
Well undermanned. for various reasons.
When you're winning, when you're respected enough not to mess with it, you got to come out here and go against a team that's depleted like the Mavs are. You got to worry about you. You got to worry about continuing to get better, and I think we're seeing that in this first half with these 72 points and a lot of really good individual performances so far.
Final few seconds of the first half. Giannis clears out his runway, looking for it, gives it up to A.J. Green. Catch and shoot from the corner. Final few seconds.